Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm very super excited to have all of you returning back to this channel. I'm very excited. I want to say, first of all, thank you very much for always taking the time to come back and watch these videos. I try as much as I can to make sure I add value at every episode. On every episode, my goal really, honestly, is for me to be able to give you value that helps you become consistently profitable in this market. That is very simple. That's my mission. And I do this by making sure I create quality content, principle-based content, principles that are very applicable, that literally can show you result immediately. All right, so today I'm teaching on something very important, something very exciting to me. When I was thinking about sharing this video, I was just reflecting on my journey. I've just been reflecting on what are those things that I've done that has helped me become profitable. And one of those things is what I'm about to share, and that is on risk management. I know many a times we are looking for the strategy, the indicators, and all those amazing things. But at the end of the day, I noticed that those things are very beautiful, very wonderful, right? But what has kept me very consistently profitable, I noticed when at the end of the month I begin to see blue, that I've been able to um, um, obey and understand the power of risk management. So in today's video, I'm going to be able to show you some three risk management discipline that has completely transformed my trading. And these are the exact principles that took me from being inconsistent to becoming very profitable in this market. And trust me that these principles that once we master these three things, your result will change. And let's just go right into it. So number one is using consistent lot size. Before I became profitable, one of my biggest problems was very inconsistent lot size. One day I'm using 0.01, next day 0.5, next week I'm using 1.5, and my account looks like a heart attack, right? But everything changed when I decided to fix my lot size based on risk percentage and not my emotion, based on risk percentage and not my emotion. For me, it was very simple. I decided on the amount I was willing to lose per trade, and I stick to it, right? And so consistently when you are consistent in your lot size, that's what equals consistently in profit in having profitable months. And so let me give you a very typical example. Most of you, when you are, let's say you are trading $100 account and you're using 0.01, 0.01. So the one day you use 0.5 and you're up $25. And what happens? You close and you are excited. When I was starting, I was usually excited when I do that, but the market told me something. Every money you make, be like with undiscipline, is a stolen money, you're a thief. Because the market will punish you for that indiscipline. Because one thing about bad behavior is that you would want to reinforce it again. You want to try it next time. And that's when the market will take double of what you made. And so anytime you became undisciplined, you made money, far away, you'll start crying. Because why? The market is definitely surely going to punish you for the undiscipline and take double from you. So using constant lot size, I notice you make, so the next time you want to try it, what happens? You are losing beyond that amount, and before you know, your account is maybe $40. At that point now, you're already used to seeing big profit and big lot, and so when you want to use 0.01, it's already psychological. You are making $5 in a move that you'd have made maybe double or triple. You become very sad with the profit and all of that. Why? Because you've trained your mind to be able to make profit that your account size is literally very small to carry. So that changed for me when I just said, you know what, I cannot make money today, lose everything, blow the account to more fund again, and all of that. So I decided to constantly stick to a lot size. No matter what happens, I stick to that lot size. And that lot size was based on how much I was willing to risk on that trade. And that's helped me over time. Among other rules I'm going to be teaching you in this video, helped me become literally very profitable. Right. Secondly, I started targeting 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. I know we've heard this, it looks like cliche. Sometimes I know we've heard it and this is looking like a pep talk, but really these very simple things have literally what changed my life. I started targeting 1 to 2 risk to reward. And this one right here was a very big game changer in my journey. So for every $1 I risk, I was aiming to make $2. And why this is very powerful is because even if I'm only right 40% of the time, I literally would be profitable at the end of the month. So let me give you a very quick example. So if I take 10 trade and only 4 trade hit my take profit, that's 4 trade, right? Times two, that's times 2 risk to reward ratio. That's 8 risk to reward ratio in profit, right? So the 6 trade are 6 risk to reward ratio. So at the end of the day, the 6 trade I lose. Literally at the end of the day, you see, I have to risk to reward ratio, right? So profitable, even with an average, you can become really very profitable with an average win rate. So when your winners are bigger than your losers, you don't need to be a very super accurate trader. You just need to be disciplined. So imagine you are trading with let's say you have a $1,000, a $2,000 account, and your daily risk limit is $100. And for every trade you are taking on that $100, you are targeted to make $200. So let's say 4 of those trades, those to $200. Let's say you take 20 trades, right? 20 trades. You trade 20 trades. So and 4 of them went to take profits. So that 4 is how much? That's $800, right? $800. So 6 hit stop loss. That's $600. At the end of the month, how much profit do you get? 600 minus 800. That's $200 in profit. So you see, at the end of the month, I was still profitable. Even though I had 40% win rate, even though I had 40% win rate, I lose 6 trade. I just win for losing $100 and targeted times 2. At the end of the month, I still was profitable, $200. Imagine doing this consistently for a year. Imagine what your account balance would be. Most of you end up just becoming very inconsistent with how much you are risking. Today you're losing half of your account, tomorrow you are losing 20%, tomorrow you're just all right. Please don't do that next year. Make sure you always have a daily risk limit and just stick to it. Just be disciplined. At the end of the day, you make money. So lastly is I was very strict with my stop loss placement. I wasn't moving my stop loss up and down like most traders do. And this one really changed my life because I was now respecting my stop loss. I wasn't shifting it. No, maybe the market will come back. No hoping, no praying or prayer analysis. So when your stop loss is set based on structure, there's no need to fear. You automatically remove emotional decision making, and you trade the chart and really know your feeling. So professional traders don't avoid losses, but they just try to control their losses. Many of you guys trade emotionally this year, right? So what happened is you always moving your stop loss. It will go back. Maybe especially when you're trading really NFP or high impact news, or it will go back. Let me move it. Let me move it before you keep moving before you know your account is just blown. Yeah, the market will be the one to close it for you. What does that mean? It's gone. So please set your stop loss, respect it. Go to bed, set it, leave it. Just be monitoring it. No need to, right? Because stop loss just simply means, okay, if this thing goes to this point, I agree I'm wrong. I'll try next time. Just see it that way. Don't be emotionally attached to your stop loss and say you don't want to lose. In this business, you lose, but you just have to control what you lose, right? So these are 3 mindset on risk management that literally helped me start seeing blues at the end of the month. And I thought you shared very well because I know it would impact your life. So I know you've learned, so please don't just learn, make sure you do it. So if you're here, you've gotten value, please do well to support by subscribing to this YouTube channel and as well sharing the YouTube channel and so that the algorithm gets recommended to more people. Until next week, see you and remain profitable.